don't know if this is season 6 or season 7 of Ready to Love, but we definitely ready to talk about this new Miami cast. So let's get into this review, y'all. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandy Yvonne. Here on my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows. So of course, it's Friday night, so y'all already know we are talking Ready to Love on OWN. Ready to Love is finally back for the new season. Looks like Nephew Tommy and this new cast of singles are down in Miami, y'all. Y'all know it gets popping in Miami. Okay, little personal quick story. I went to Miami for my B-Day. That was last year. That was for 33. Had a blast. I'm dying to go back to Miami. So watching the show, I'm like, oh, I need to be back in Miami, y'all. Anyway, before we get into it, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Please share. Please comment. Let me know what you're thinking of the new season so far. Also, once you subscribe, please drop your name and shout it out in the comment and let me know where you're from so I can shout you back out, okay, and say what's up. Trying to get to know y'all over here, okay? So anywho, so like I said, this is Ready to Love. Now, I'm getting tired of people and Ready to Love people playing with these seasons because we supposed to really be on season 7, but the guide says season 6, so it's not adding up, making sense. I'm about sick of it, okay? So I'm gonna say season 6 for those who want to say season 6, or season 7 if you want to say season 7. It's gonna be correct in the title. Y'all don't worry about it. No, why is my lights flickering, y'all? Anyway, and this is episode 1, okay? Miami Mixer. So first of all, I'm a huge Ready to Love fan, so I'm glad we are back. I did review the last season in Potomac and the very tail end of the previous season with the foolishness in DC. Miami looked like it's about to have its own level of foolishness, okay? So one thing with Ready to Love, so for this review, y'all, before I get to it, I'm going to just talk about what's going on. I'm going to talk about some of the highlighted moments. I'm not going to really go in a particular order. I'm just going to talk about the episode because it was a mixer. So, you know, the mixer got a lot of moving parts, y'all. So it's hard to like kind of follow a sequence versus let me just tell y'all what's really going on in these Ready to Love streets, okay? So anywho, so one thing I hate that they don't do anymore is the like initial episode where the Meet the Cast episode. I hate that they don't do the Meet the Cast episode anymore. I feel like when we do the Meet the Cast episode, you get to know everybody's background. You get to learn names a little easier. They spend a little bit more time talking about each single. Like the mixer is happening so fast. Samson come, Justice come, whoever come. Like you got to hear catch a name. You get a little snippet about them and that's it. Like it's too much Ready to Love. Like slow it down. Okay, I know we only got a little bit of time for love, but dang. Secondly, I'm tired of eliminating people on the first date. Like, I know we got to hurry up, swipe right, swipe left, make a decision. But, like, dang, let them, let it steam a little bit. Ready to Love. Dang. All right. So, I will say Miami cast is looking good, y'all. Miami cast is looking good. The ladies had it popping, okay? Some of the ladies had body, yaddy, okay? Outfits were on point. We're going to get into that. Them fellas. Mike is my boo. I'm just let y'all know right now. Mike is my boo. Okay. He is my man. Samson is fine. Justice is cute. I'm not gonna get caught up in the rapture of Justice. I'm not gonna do it. So he's cool. LJ's cool. Randall's kind of cute. Not really my type, but he's kind of cute. I didn't see it for Sean. Devin, he's easy on the eyes. There was another cute one. I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, okay, so, Nephew Tommy does his little opener like he always do. So the singles start coming. I think Samson was like one of the first guys to come. And then we had April. April's 46. She doesn't have any kids or anything yet. Let's see. Who else? I mean, everybody came. I'm not going to try to... and the names, that's another thing. They have a few people have some difficult names, and y'all know I struggle with the difficult names. So I'm gonna do my best. First episode, please do not expect me to have all the names down yet, but we gonna learn them, okay? So everyone's vibing, of course. Everyone's talking. What's the girl named Sharice? She kind of had a little attitude. Okay. Brandy, she looked good. Shout out to Brandy. She got my name. The girl that had the purple on, Katie, and oh, she was giving with that purple. Yes. What was her name? D'Amica. She had on a little purple outfit too. Or Dominica, whatever the girl they said it was too loud. She was, she was doing her thing. I liked the energy of, I can't even think of her name. She had the pink and the broken wrist. I cannot think of her name to save my life, but anyway, Trinika, I think that's her name, Trinika. I liked her energy. The one girl, Shakira, with the big curly hair and the yellow on. I love that yellow. She had a really good smile, really good personality. Okay, so let's just start with her. She was vibing with LJ. Okay. LJ is from the Virgin Islands. He's like 33. He has like a 6-year-old daughter, he said. Shakira, she's from Brooklyn. She got a 7-year-old son. So they were just connecting all that. She was talking she don't date a younger man. But I'm like, girl, he only 4 years younger than her. Y'all both in your 30s. Younger than you. I mean, he 33, she 37. Like, that's not that big of a difference, girl. Relax. She made like he was in his 20s. I had to go back and look at the age. It's like, girl, how old is he? So anyway, so LJ, he got a he said he do IT, but he's also an artist. So in his confessionals, he said he be saying, so he gave us a song, but I'm gonna try to sing it and remember it. Okay, so he's like, baby, I got the feeling. I hope you feel it too. Pleasure's furred and hope I see you. Something he said. I don't remember the song like that. Hopefully y'all like my edition of it though. LJ, stick to IT number one. You know what? LJ was giving me like Michael Jackson, little Jussie Smollett. Like, I'm not saying in no way, shape, or form he is close to Michael Jackson, y'all. I'm just saying he wasn't giving vocals. And Michael did give vocals when he used to. Okay, so anyway, LJ, he's gonna develop that song. Y'all don't worry about it. Anyway, he said that's what he was thinking about Shakira at the time. He feeling her. His vision is blurry. Okay, so anyway, then let's see. Brandy, she had on that orange and white. She looked good. She was vibing with Mike. I like how she had the flip up glasses. I'm like, girl, please get Mike. Yes, I'm rooting for you, Brandy, to get with Mike. Okay. Mike was not feeling Sharice. We're going to get to Sharice hot mess up too. He said talking to her was like talking to somebody, a stranger you meet in the doctor's office. I was like, oh, girl, that's not a good look. Let's see who else. We saw Alonzo. We didn't see a lot of Alonzo, but him and Katie vibed. Who else did we see? Swayze, all the girls was like, no, he a player. We saw Justice talking to all the girls. Justice, he had a vibe. They were like, the producers asked him like, we noticed you were flirting with all the ladies. Like, you got away with the ladies, whatever. And so then he was like, no, I wasn't doing a lot of flirting. He was like, his bees out and honey was present. Some little joke like that he made. So anyway, him and April sat down and had a really good conversation. I felt like, and she wanted to give a cushion for his back. And he's like, oh, no, it's okay. Then I can put my hand behind you. And then she's like, you are a charmer. He definitely is a charmer. Like, he's one of those guys. One thing I did like about Justice is that he's one of those, like, naturally charismatic and charming guys. And that is attractive to women, right? We like that. Of course, sometimes if you're like that with everybody, it could be a red flag or that's all you have going for yourself. Like, once we get deeper, it's nothing there. But he seemed to have something there. Like him and April were talking about the absent fathers in their lives. And he was saying that he had so much love from his grandma and his mom and all the women in his life that he didn't feel that absence. And then did he say he had a son at 17 or a daughter? At 17, and he stepped up as a father, of course, then. And he was able to put his daughter through college. So he said he became the father that he didn't have. So that was really cool. And April talked about her similar experience of not having a father. So they really did connect on a deeper level, and I like that. So maybe Justice is not just a smooth talking kind of guy. We saw Sean and talked to Sharice at the beginning. Sharice was not feeling it. She asked him what's his name. He couldn't even remember. He called her Tangerine Dream. I was like, bye. I couldn't remember her name at that time, to be honest, either, because the episode just started. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't feeling Sean either, because at first I thought he was kind of funny, but then I was like, he kind of being corny and like unnecessarily extra. Like, I just couldn't take him seriously at all, y'all. I really couldn't take him seriously. They said Swayze, like I said, Swayze's kind of a player. He like 30 or 32. He's a firefighter. He might be a player. I'm not gonna fully yet say he's a player, but he might be. I think that one girl liked him. Not Jamala. What was the other girl? Is it Kayla? She liked him with the curly hair. The like darker brown skinned girl with the curly darker brown hair. Anyway, I think she liked him. We saw Dominica, whatever her name is, with the purple on. She was the life of the party. She talking about, the lemon pepper wings that, like, I get what they were, like, I liked her energy. She reminded me of that Bianca Webb girl from, like, Run the World and Love That Girl. That's who she reminded me of. But it's like, I like her energy, but she just needs to know, like, time and place and when. Like, I don't need that 100% every time. You're not auditioning, girl. You're not auditioning. Like, I just need her to know when to go low. She's really, really high all the time. I need her to know when to go low. So that's all I need you to do, Dominica. Like, just bring it down low sometime, girl. But I liked her. But I could get, like, why was it Mike said she liked the homie, like, she need to be, was he trying to say she need to be seen, not be heard? Like, I get what he's trying to say, but just, watch what you're saying, Mike, but I still like you, boo. Somebody else is like, yeah, she giving, Randall, because you remember when she sashayed over there? So first of all, at the pool, everybody's like, yeah, she the life of the party. You can see her, every laugh was, falling all out, you from Cairo City, like she was, just, like I said, bring it low. And so then we saw her later on when Jamala, they called her Jay, was talking to Randall, and him and her were really vibing. This is after everybody changed clothes. Y'all, I barely noticed when they changed clothes. I was like, did they change clothes? So anyway, we saw them all vibing and stuff. And then Dominico came over to her drink like, excuse me, I wanted to see if I could get a moment with him because we was talking earlier. We was having a good time, Can I talk to him for a minute? So she got up graciously and let her sit there, and she's doing it all loud again. So then Randall said in his confessional, like, he's dealt with a lot of girls like that who are not similar personality to his. And just not his vibe, so that's not a match. Let's see. Oh, before I forget, y'all send up prayers to Calvin. Calvin was nice looking too, with a little gray beard. He had to leave the show early. I think like as soon as he got to the mixer, he ended up leaving or on the way. They said he got a call. No, he had already been there. He got a call from his mom. He had a family emergency, so he had to leave immediately. So then he decided to depart from the competition because of all the personal issues he had going on. He wanted to, fully be present, so it wasn't going to be good for him to continue. So they didn't say exactly what happened or what his mom said, but hopefully everything's going okay with him, and we, send prayers to him and his family. So Calvin will no longer be there. Now, nephew Tommy did let everybody know that one woman and one man will be going home that day. So he gave the news to Calvin, then he came back and said, woman and a man is going home. But I'm thinking, okay, if Calvin already went home, then why are we sending another man home? So anyway, the women all talked. Before I get to that, let me talk about Devin. I just want to kind of mostly talk about each situation, each individual, like I said. So I think Sharice, she said she liked Devin. She liked the athlete type. Devin said he played in the NFL a little bit here and there. And so his body is on point. His body is on point. So he got tattoos on his back. So anyway, he was talking about a pool to Sharice and Katie, and I believe. And so Sharice was like, yeah, that's my type. So anyway, but she's a lot older than him because isn't Devin only 30 and she's like 43 or something? So anyway, I'm like, hey, girl, be a cougar then. So I mean, she ain't got nothing else going on, right? So anyway, they were talking in the pool, talking about different things, starting a family and all this stuff. And so then I forgot which lady asked, do you guys have kids? Do you have kids? So Devin said no. Then he's like, well, actually, I got a 10-year-old, but I don't really get to see him much. And the mom, I have issues with the mom. And I met her at a club in Atlanta. No, he didn't say Atlanta, but it was a one-night stand at a club, basically. He said he had the baby out of wedlock. That's exactly what he said. I'm like, you could have just said you got a girl pregnant. Like, okay, we know it was out of wedlock, sir. We know. Anyway, so he says, it's really hard to get custody of a kid taken from their mom and all this stuff. So it sounded like maybe the mom's not letting him see her, the kid. And so then they asked him, well, do you have some kind of custody thing in order? Like, legal documents, so you can see your son. And so he said, no, that's the thing. And they're like, yeah, and like he knows he needs to figure that out. And so it sounds like he's like, he barely gets to see him. So like, it was like almost, he was about to rush by it. First of all, the fact that your first answer was a no, that's like, whoa. Because I say you have kids, it should be yes, actually I have a son. Like, that should roll off your tongue. You shouldn't say no and be like, well, actually. Like, that's not an answer you give if you have kids. With a question of do you have kids? Like, that's an important question. So I'm just like, I don't know, Devin. So then Katie was like, so Sharice is like, she's really understanding of it because she like him. And I'm like, girl, stop. And then Katie was like, well, if you need to be, fighting to see your son. You need to put the court order in. Like, you need to do that. Like, there's, like, no excuse. I don't feel sorry for you. Like, Katie wasn't having it, okay? And nobody else was. Like, you need to sound, like, it just sounded like he wasn't really putting the effort to see the son. Like, I get it if the mom is, like, being hard with you, tripping. But still, like, go to court. Like, make the effort. Make the effort, okay? So, anywho, like I said, they did... what's his name? Swayze. Shakira wasn't like a Swayze. Okay, because she was saying, there's like a group of them all talking, and she was saying like she likes an older, they was like, what kind of man you like? She's like, she likes an older, like sophisticated man. Now mind you, she's like 37. And then he was like, Swayze, he's 33. So he was like, well, men in our 30s, we can be, older and sophisticated and more mature. Like, you just counting us out, like, just because I'm 30. And then she was like, no, like, but she was like irritated with him. She was not feeling him. And then he was like, I had a girlfriend, I was 16 and she was 28. I'm pretty sure he's making a joke. Talking about he was waiting for her in the sandbox. So she was just getting more irritated. And she's like, no, bro, you need to stop. That thing was cringe to me. It was so cringe. Like, Swayze, you just weren't getting it. Like, for me, I could have dealt with a Swayze. Because, like, I get, like, he was just kind of, I don't know. I can like joke back with a person, but she just wasn't having it. I think she just wasn't feeling him. But he was like, he just kind of needed to shift once he seen that she was getting uncomfortable, and she was like, man, you not letting up on me. I'm like, girl, you had to mix it with black people. Like, one thing I gotta say, especially watching this show, like Mike was talking about how he's like, I'm gonna talk about your mouth. I'm gonna talk about like how you gonna talk about people like. Black people, we play the dozens all day. Jab each other and make jokes about each other and not get too offended because that's what we do naturally. Like, we naturally have that joking thing. So, but she just wasn't having it, okay? she just wasn't feeling him. And I just kind of wish he would have changed his whole thing when she was getting uncomfortable and saying something about it. So that conversation was cringy for me. I think that was pretty much everything we needed to know before we got to deliberation. So we get down to the deliberation. Well, the men, women, they don't, some of them not feeling Devin. Sharice is. Some of them not feeling Swayze. I think Kayla is. Is that her name? The one that's like the bowl collector. Was that her name? I think that was her name. Anyway, who else did we have? Then that might not have been Kayla. That might have been, no, I'm pretty sure it was Kayla. Y'all know I'm still learning the name. So then we had everybody like Justice, everybody like Samson. What's her name? Shakira like LJ. He looking back at her and everything. So basically they do the deliberations, and everyone's standing up there. Nephew Tommy tells Sean and Swayze to step forward. He says, Swayze, you get to stay another day. Sean, you're not ready to love. Swayze was like, dang, I thought Sean was doing pretty good, so I thought I should do what he doing. So he's like, thank God I didn't follow him. I'm like, yeah, dude, be yourself. Do not be Sean. Sean wasn't getting like he was eliminated. I'm like, Sean, call us later. We could tell you exactly what you did wrong. You were corny. Sean was giving me Corey from the DC season. That's what Sean kind of reminded me of. Okay, and that says a lot. Anyway, so then Nephew Tommy did say the women will be up for elimination as well. One woman's going home. So that's when everybody got to mingle in real hard. Well, the women did. Let's see. We saw Samson. I love the conversation that Samson and, is her name Lune? She looked kind of tall. She had really long, pretty braids. They had a good conversation. Samson looked like he was really feeling her. In the deliberations, he said that's a woman he could see himself coming home to. I'm like, go ahead, Samson. Go ahead. And then who was that? Was that, can't remember what lady said that she wanted to have a baby and he said he could take care of that for her. I'm like, okay. Maybe, Samson, we might want you to take care of that. Anyway, let's see. We already talked about Dominica and Randall. Oh, let's get back to that scene, actually. So with the Dominica, what the hell's her name, y'all? Anyway, her. She, so while she was sitting there having that conversation with Randall after she interrupted, not all the other ladies, but it's like, was Jermaine over there and Sharice and Kayla? Some of the other ladies are like sitting right there across watching. So like, why are they watching them so hard? And so then Sharice was like, what's her name? Dominica? And she was like, is that her stage name? I'm like, Sharice, girl, was that necessary? Like, you don't even know her. Like, girl, relax, calm down. So anyway, I was like, oh, here we go. She gonna be the mean one of the season. It's always one woman, right? So anyway, then I'm thinking that's Kayla with the brown hair and the brown curly hair. So she was like she had a big old shock look at her eyes, like, dang, girl. And then she was like, Sharice was saying something and whispering something. I don't remember what the subtitle said, and I wasn't trying to read all that. So anyway, so basically Sharice was talking bad about the girl and saying she doing, she need to close her legs or fix her hair or something she was saying. So anyway, Kayla was like, I think we should give her a chance. And then Sharice said, I'm not giving no woman here a chance. I'm here to give a man a chance, which is true. But how about you just mind your business and not worry about what the other ladies is doing? Because you over here talking about her. So you must be wanting to give her something. She's written space in your head. So anyway, then, so, she over there cackling on about Dominica. So Kayla said her confessional, like, I'm going to go back and tell Dominica what Sharice said. Like, she said, I thought I was a bitch, but Sharice is a whole bigger bitch. And like, she sure is. And so she was sipping her drink. She's like, yeah, I'm about to go back and tell her. I said, go ahead, make the drama on the show. We got a bone collector over here. So anyway, so y'all know it's about to be some drama with the ladies. In the preview, we saw a lot of arguing. So they gonna get to it before the reunion this time, okay? So anyway, I'm trying to remember any other good highlights or any other specific conversations that were good that we need to discuss. I think we pretty much discussed everything. Like I said, they got to the end, got the deliberation. Sharice and Dominica, girl. Anyway. Oh, speaking of Dominica, well, oh my Lord. What's his name? Couldn't even say her name either. Randall. He couldn't even say her name. She is 42 and she got like a 21-year-old and a 23-year-old kid or 22-year-old kid. And she is a grandma. I was like, go ahead, old girl. Ooh, 42 grandma. I was like, she a granny? Anyway, both, so her and Sharice were up for elimination. Both of them looked shocked. They couldn't believe it. I was like, funny how Sharice was talking about the girl and they both in elimination together. So you wouldn't know better than her to the men. So stop it. Anyway, a lot of the men feel like Sharice is mean. She's guarded. And she is. And it look like they're gonna clown her later on this season. Devin is the only one that likes her, really. Like I said, Dominica, they feel like she's the homie. She too loud. They're not feeling her. I feel like she's not gonna make it too far. She gonna be one of the early eliminations. I feel like that. Was it Alonzo or another bigger guy that they barely showed? I don't see him making it too far. He might though. Who knows? Swayze, I don't know if he gonna make it. I don't know. LJ, he another one that's question mark. Y'all let me know though with the singles. Like I said, I think Samson is very good looking. I think Mike is fine. Justice is cute. So we're gonna see y'all how things go. Let me know how y'all think the cast look. Drop that down in the comments. While y'all feeling this cast. Do y'all think this will be a good season? Are y'all watching this season? I know a lot of people were tired after last season, y'all. Oh, by the way, the ladies both got to stay. Nephew Tommy said, you know, nobody's going home. The ladies both get another chance. He said, beware his curveballs coming. He wanted to get the lust out the way, so that's why they had the little pool party mixer, because he wanted them to dig deep. Because, you know, Miami is more lustful because everything's about your body out there. You know, they ain't wearing that much clothes. It's hot. They're just trying to be sexy down in Miami, and I feel it. Let's see. I think we covered everything here, y'all. Like I said, let me know what y'all think of this new season so far. It's only the first episode. We're gonna learn the names. If anybody from the season watching and I butchered your name, I apologize. Or I called you the wrong person. I apologize. I'm gonna try to have the names together ASAP. Okay, but we're gonna be reviewing Ready to Love season 6 or 7, well, whatever we own. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.